Hi, I'm McDonald, and I am an artist and painter from the small town of Rockland, Ontario. I'm 21 years old, and I'm here to tell you more about AJLY artistry. So I paint a lot of nude portraits of women and other individuals because I believe solely that a body is not a sexual thing. It's not inherently sexual, it's our desires that make it so. It started off really just me wanting to explore and understand my own body, and then it led to a whole series of others, and yeah. So in my first year at art college, we actually had a lot of exploration with garbage. So I've created a lot of pieces that I wouldn't exactly consider art or even know what they are. When it comes to questions about me and my art, I like to think that I'm an open book. I don't think there's anything that's been asked of me yet that I've been like super uncomfortable with. So bring on the questions. Well, I went to school in 2017, and when I arrived, I didn't consider myself an artist at all. I think it took maybe a few months, and then I was like, yeah, that's what I am. So I'd say about 3 years now. I definitely think it's different for all artists, especially because like some days I don't paint at all. I don't do I don't do anything artistic, but then like some days that's all I do for the whole day. So the first painting I did was when I was 4 years old. My mom sat down with me and instructed me, a grass is green, like do the grass, a few strands, and then I would do it. It's pretty basic, but it's mine. I know my mom, she still has it. Absolutely. Yes, yes. Took me a long time to come to terms with that. It's one of the reasons why I have tattoos and continue to fill my body with tattoos, because my body is my canvas. So the reason why I love creating nudes for other people is because I want them to feel that way about their own bodies as well. Going the educational route for art is not something that I say is like required. I think me going to art school is just the thing that made me recognize and accept that I am an artist. Other than the educational route, there's so many other ways to learn about art techniques and artists and artistry in general, so. The one thing that I learned in my first year of art school that has definitely been in the back of my mind forever is that it's okay to create bad art, and you will create bad art, and it's still art. So right now I'm currently commissioning nudes, and I've also got my own projects going on that also involve nude portraiture, but on a much larger scale that I've done before. And that's my plan. Bigger, larger. So, no fashion in my future, but for my t-shirts and t-shirt dresses, I can hook you up personally with those, or I can send you a link. So I'm not actually a full-time artist, though. Like, my dream is to be. I work in childcare. I'm an independent nanny, so I spend my day with kids. As conceited or self-centered as it sounds, I mean, it's a book about my life. I would just call it Allie, because my name is Alyssa, but growing up, I'd always be called Alisa because of the French community. So for personal projects, as I previously mentioned a little bit before, I'm working on some nude portraiture that involves color theory and implying meaning through positions of the figure. It's something that I've looked into before and made some pieces about before. This time I'm just looking to delve more into a meaning for myself personally and work on a much larger scale. I don't think so, but if I were to notice anything, it'd maybe be that people are in their houses more, so they might consider wanting to buy more art to look at. There is a silk dye artist named Lee Zimmerman, and I would absolutely love to collaborate or even watch him silk dye. I think his technique would be incredible to try, creating my own version of my nude portraits. That is my own version. I have a website. It is AJLY McDonald MC artistry.myportfolio.com. Yeah, and all my past and present work will be there. as well as if you want to keep up with what I am working on minute by minute, day by day, you can keep up with that on my Instagram, which is ajly.artistry. It took me this past 3 years to actually get to a place where I'm regularly getting people that like and want to be commissioned by me. So I would say just keep arting. The last thing that I would want to add or mention is to remember to take care of your mental health, take care of yourself. Art can be such a great coping mechanism, such a great release. Use it to your advantage. Art doesn't have to be beautiful.